What's up, guys? So I just wanted to shoot another call on, we've been so many people again with the postcards and all of that. If you've been watching the other videos and ordering them, and a lot of people have been asking us then like kind of how do you use them, right? So let me just share my screen real fast. I'm gonna go over a couple tips that we learned and that we use. So let's go. So that's fine. Yeah, I don't know why. There we go. Okay. So again, if you guys watched the other video, of course, this is our hub. This is where kind of everything we do and have going on. Of course, I'm Dave with Stack 'em Up. Of course, we help people stack multiple streams of income. Pretty much 7K, live good, transact, nodes, all of that stuff. Again, we can go over some of that in another call, but the biggest thing I want to go over now are the postcards. So you would scroll to the bottom, click on the print shop, click on 7K metals. We'll let that load in. And then, like I said, I really just want to talk about different ideas because some people ask, like, what's the best way to use them, right? So let's go to the circles. So of course we have all the different designs. So if I open them up real fast, you will see. And of course, if you've been on previous calls, you would hear some of this, but I know a lot of you are new now that we have this all over YouTube and everything. So pretty much all the different cards, again, all have, different strategies, different slogans, different, I guess we call them pain points, right? So most of the circles are all the same though. So it's we make buying silver and gold simple. So the way these cards were designed, they're 6 inches. So let me see right here. So if I show you one, right? So it fits in like the palm of your hand, similar just like this, your back, okay? So it has a good size to it. The uniqueness of these cards is when you hand it to someone, you are truly going to, they're not going to know what you handed them. Right. And that's what you're looking for when you use postcards. Right. So if you're at like car shows or the community day, trade shows, gun shows, coin shows, any of that stuff where you're promoting your 7K business, you want to leave an impact. Right. So you kind of don't want like something normal. And you, of course, don't want something too small. That's why we don't use business cards. They just don't work. They're just too small. It's old school. You just like people just throw them away. It's just not what they used to be. So the circle cards, when you hand it to someone, most people are just fascinated when you give it to them. They're like, oh, what is this? You know what I mean? Because again, it's different. So that's what you're kind of like going for. The next good point of the cards, any of the postcards, even when we go to the rectangles, is 7K, remember, is like, it's multiple touches, we call it, right? So you're not going to be able to explain 7K in like one conversation, and you really shouldn't want to. Right? Because then it's like we call it like you're throwing up on someone. So you just want to give them enough, give them your card, let them go home, let them get into your app through the QR code or your page, and let them just see what 7K is all about. Let them watch a couple videos and then let them call you. Once they call you, A, they're interested, and B, now you can answer, say, any other questions they may have. So remember, your goal with these cards is just that initial reaction. You just want that. You want them to remember you, especially if you're at some of these events and there's hundreds, if not thousands of people. You want them when they go home to remember like you and remember this card, right? So now they're home, they're unpacking, they have bags, they bought stuff, all of that. You want them to put this card on their table and then watch it later, get involved later. So that's the biggest thing there, right? So of course, all the designs which you see, okay, which are pretty much all the main coins. Of course, the Black Panther, Miss Liberty, they're just, again, they're very popular coins. The cards are awesome. Everyone's fascinated with them. The Fireman, the Black Owl, of course, if you're in Canada, the Silver and Gold Maple Leaf. So that's your biggest part of, we'll say, the circle cards. Now, I will tell you again, business wise, okay, it's depending on like, how big your town is, your city, something like that. Some of the main big ways of how we grew and, build our team and all of that was our relationship with a pizza shop. Okay. So we had pizza boxes being delivered all over every day with silver eagles on them. Okay. So again, if you know anyone in that world, or maybe you can make that connection. It's an awesome way to get out a bunch of cards. Remember, any of our income streams, the biggest thing you want is eyes on your offer, right? Eyes on your income stream, whether it's 7K or any other one. You want as many people to see it, know about it, understand it, and then of course call you. So pizza shop was great. Dry cleaners, another good one. Staple them to all the orders, right? So again, if any of you use dry cleaners, that's another good one. Car wash is excellent. Okay, if you have a deal, again, you know someone at the car wash, they can put them in each car as they get cleaned. People get in their car, it's just in there. We've never had any issues. We never had any complaints, nothing, not even any of the businesses. I check in with them. Nobody ever complains. Most people actually love it. They're like fascinated by it. The other advantage you have to that is if the business isn't, like, say, on your team, they may want to be on your team. And the reason being is most people, again, are like, oh, I don't know that many people. Like, why don't they want to get into network marketing? Is like, oh, well, I don't know that many people. And who am I going to call? And, I don't have a big friends list or family list or whatever, which you shouldn't even be using that anyway. Most of the time, to grow big in network marketing, you need to go to cold traffic anyway. But they may get into it because, again, you already have the answer. They already have the customer base. So that's what makes it work very well with these cards. Okay. So again, these are just ideas. As I said, I just wanted to go over some different things of how we use the cards and get them out so the masses can see them. Beauty shops. I know one of us went to like their dentist. Any business, you can even go in and just ask them if you can leave them on their counter. So any place, I don't know if you guys have like Wawa's, but that's like a store around us. So they have bulletin boards. So you can just go in and, put 5 of them on the bulletin board. One of the biggest ones in my town, because I live in a small town, is we only have one grocery store in our town, and they have a huge bulletin board. So every week, depending on, I go food shopping, I put 10 of them out. And then that way I know next week, if there's only 3 of them, that means 7 of them went out. That means 7 people took them. I don't know if every grocery store is like that, but my town, the grocery store is like a marketplace. I mean, people, sell all kinds of stuff there. So it works very well. And again, when you see one of these on the bulletin board, it 100% stands out different than anything else on the bulletin board. So again, just another idea there. Let me I'm going to go back one page. And then I'm going to go over to the rectangles. So the rectangles, of course, have different backs, right? So we can go over, let's say here, we'll go to Miss Liberty. So on the back one, we always say, again, you want to talk about pretty much what you're just confident in, right? So when you're handing out a card. So if you look at these, okay, you have, should I buy silver and gold? Great question. Glad you asked. Because again, most people don't even know why they should own silver and gold. So it's definitely a good question. And again, we have the answer. But first, scan the code, watch the video, and decide for yourself. So again, you have the inflation video, why 7K? All the videos are good in the 7K app for someone to get that first look at 7K. The next one, of course, protect yourself against poor government decisions and inflation with silver and gold. Another big one. Again, inflation is still all over social media. Poor government decisions, I feel, still pretty high up there on the scale. So again, you want to kind of have the card. That's why we give everyone the options, because you want to be able to hand someone a card and relate to, like, what you feel confident about. And like why you're in 7K, why do you own silver and gold? Again, that's what you're trying to communicate with any prospect that you're talking to. We make buying silver and gold simple. Watch the video. Again, very simple, because if you talk to a lot of people, most people in a sense would be like, I don't even know where to buy silver and gold. So when you can tell them, like, look, it's simple and easy, you can get shipped right to your house however much you want. You know what I mean? Because again, with Sound Money Wallet, it leads all into them conversations. These are designed, the same thing. We're just trying to pique the interest. So eyes go on 7K and they're asking you questions, okay? The next one, of course, is all the collectible coins, right? So I know it's probably a little hard to see on here, but the collectible coins, the biggest thing is, again, most people don't even I'll say know about, say, regular, bullion, silver and gold, right? So the collectibles, because again, people want to know value. So when they see again what we got coins for, what the value are of them now, again, it just, that light bulb goes off in their head. So another good coin, another good postcard, because people are like, oh man, that's an awesome coin. And then they see the value, they're like, okay, yeah, I want one of those. How do I get into this? You know what I mean? So again, that's the whole idea there, but just the backs of these cards. Okay. Now I'm going to go back one. And let's see. So of course you have the gold bar, but let me see. Let's go. Yeah, we can go to the gold bar. Let's go to the gold bar. So the gold bar, of course, is even bigger, right? So it is 6.5 inch by 12 inch. So it just, again, when you hand it to someone, it's truly like you're handing them a gold bar. So again, they're excited. They're like, what is this? Why is this person handing me a gold bar? And again, you can say your little bit of whatever you're going to say to them. But the biggest thing is just scan the QR code, get them in the app, let them watch the videos, let 7K do the selling for us. That's why they have the app. And that's, again, that's why we have the marketing that we have. Our job is to just get them there. And that's what these cards do. Okay. So again, you do have your backs, no different than I was talking about with the rectangles, of course. But then I'm going to bring you over to, let's go back one, and then we're going to go down. So let's keep going. So now these are the mailers, right? Oh, so let's go here. So the mailers, okay, which I've shot, there's another video on our channel on how to use USPS. I'm not going to go into that right now. Just go to our channel, you know what I mean, and watch the other video. But that'll show you how we use the US Post Office to mail these out very inexpensively. So if you're looking to grow quickly, your best thing, of course, is to use the mailers, right? Because you're going to reach hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, very quickly. So everything we do here, right? You have the postcards, the design, QR code, shipping, the rounded corners, okay? And it already comes with the post office insignia on the card. So you don't even have to worry about anything. Again, you'll see that in the other video. But all you're going to do is go to the USPS.com. You'll pick your zip code. You'll see how that all works. Like I said, I explained it in the whole other video. But you'll see how simple it is. And you can truly reach 1,000 people and you don't even have to deliver them. They'll just show up in people's mailboxes all over your town, all over your neighborhood. And you'll get so many eyes on your app that I promise you're going to grow quickly. So again, these are already all done. They work great. But to me, like I can tell you before, like, so again, I'm very big in cars. If you've seen my personal Facebook page, I race cars. I love cars, everything about cars. So I do a lot with car shows, right? Every time my town has a car show, I'm normally sponsoring it or doing whatever. We're stack them up. We're able to put the tent up, the whole deal. I bring my silver, my gold. I set up the whole booth, all of that. So, but at that same time, I may be there, let's just say 5 hours. Now, granted, I don't mind it because I like cars, but you're still only going to reach maybe 100, 150 people that day, depending on how many cars, show up and how many people are there. So like, yes, it's an awesome day. I don't mind it, but you're truly not going to reach that. I can go to the post office and for around $90, I can probably mail to my whole town, which is 900 people in one day. So again, you can't beat the quickness of mailing out the postcards versus going and, going to a community day or something like that. Now, for me, of course, I do both, which is what works well for us and our team and all of that. Because again, people get to know me, they get to see me. They're like, oh, there's Dave, there's Stack 'em Up, all that stuff. And now, of course, here comes Tuesday and here comes a postcard in the mail. And they're like, oh, here's Dave again. You know what I mean? Like, so again, because it's multiple touches. So where I may not have seen you at the car show. Maybe I did see you at the car show. Maybe you did lose the postcard. Maybe you didn't look at it. But here comes Tuesday and here comes the postcard again. Again, it's multiple touches. It's consistency with any of this that you just want all for your income stream. You want 7K. You want this postcard in front of their face constantly. So find out like, oh, I just got to scan this and see what this is all about. So again, that's really your pretty much your whole basis of these cards. And how, like I said, you can pretty much use them. Coin shows, like I said, gun shows, like I said, I haven't done any gun shows in a sense. We've really, like I said, the businesses work wonders because again, the people when they have it on their counter, anything like that, again, it stands out. Pretty much all these cards, if you can just picture it even in your head, they're going to stand out wherever they are. So wherever anybody will let you use them, put them, send them out, anything like that, I promise you they're going to stand out. People are going to 100% look at them because they're just different. When was the last time you seen a gold bar or the Miss Liberty Circle coin or a silver eagle sitting on someone's counter? People, again, it's your subconscious mind. You're just like, oh, what is this? And I want to look at it. So again, that's the whole idea there. And then if we come over to here, what I'll do is I'll give you a little sneak preview of the new designs that we just put out, which is here. Oh, went a little too fast right there. So these ones, Frank pretty much just created. See if these load in. So these have the silver and gold bar, okay, on the front, which I just think is awesome. Again, it's just going to grab someone's attention. Then we did a little bit more of the neon colors. Okay, so again, it just pops and stands out. Again, same headings, all that stuff, right? The same pain points, just different colors. But again, if you see this on a counter, you're going to look at it. You hand it to someone, they know you're about to talk to them about silver and gold. So again, that's all you're trying to do with these cards. You're not trying to give it to someone and then try and explain all of 7K to them. It just isn't going to work that way. It's going to be way too much info. They're not going to remember. And you truly don't want to talk someone's ear off. You just want them to get to the app, watch the video. If they like it, my phone number's on the card. Give me a call. So again, this is just a new design, which I love because like I said, it just pops, especially when it's just when you're using it. And then let's see if we can go down one more to a new design, which was here. Oh, page is all over the place. Okay. So this one I like. It was just a little bit like calmer in a sense. Red faded into the black. But this one, of course, we did the silver eagle and we did the maple leaf right there. I don't know why that is loading in. Something's on my page right there. I'll see if I can X that off in a minute. But again, you still have the same slogans and all of that stuff there. So you get the whole idea. Again, just different colors. You definitely want to, I can't promise one way or the other what one's going to work in your area. But I will tell you is just go. Let me see if I can get this off my screen real fast. I don't know why that's on there. But just go with what you feel confident with. That's what's going to help you in handing it to someone, talking about it with someone, anything like that. I don't know why this will not come off my screen. See if there we go. See if that'll go down. So anyway, that'll give you guys the idea there of what that's all about. Okay. So now let me go back one more. And then all I'm going to do next is just so you guys can see again. Again, here's all the designs so you can see them. Again, you're just going to 7K. Okay. So now I'm just going to click on this one. It can be any of them. I just want to show you the order form. Of course, all your pricing and all is right here. And then again, see the numbers here, 36, 37. That's pretty much what you want to kind of remember from when we go over to the order form. So if I go here, we click on the order form. Let that load in. So pretty much you're just going to click on that, right? Order form is going to open up. You pretty much enter all your info. It's very simple. Okay, here it comes now. Of course, it wants to be slow on the moment. Come on. There we go. Okay, so you have your contact information, billing information, of course, shipping, unless it's the same as billing. And then when you come down here, you have your product number. That's what I was showing you about, like say number 36, 37. You have your quantity. Okay, and then it said, what should we print on there? Of course, your name or your business name, phone number, and then your QR code link, which is again, that will send that QR. We're going to make that it goes to any video you want out of your 7K app. Or of course, if you do have your own landing page or, website page or anything you may have personally designed or custom designed for your 7K business, again, we can create the QR code to go to that. The other thing I'm just going to point out down in the bottom right corner is questions live chat. Okay, so anytime you have a question or like you're not sure of something, just click on that, open it up. type me a message. I'll get it right to my phone, email, all of that. And then I will just get right back to you and we can jump on a call and I can help you do whatever you need to order. So again, very simple there. And then my phone is going off like crazy. So again, guys, that's really it. Like I said, I really just wanted to jump on, and let me stop sharing a minute. Now I can go back big for you as a minute. So if we go here, see if that'll stop sharing. There we go. So I pretty much, like I said, just wanted to have this call because people are ordering the cards. Of course, I'm getting a lot of text or messages like, hey, what's the best way to use them? Where have you had the most success with them? And there's not a clear-cut answer because I can't speak for everyone in your own town. I can just kind of tell you what worked for us and our team. But I truly feel what we do works very well. So I just wanted to give you, like I said, that little bit of info to give you guys, start thinking a little bit of the idea of how can I use these? How will they benefit me? How can I get the most eyes on my 7K business so I can start growing and all of that stuff? That's the whole purpose of these cards and why Frank designed them for us and our team. And again, how we started using them and got as big as we did. It was very simple to get them out. Then once we got the mailers, we really expanded because let's just say you already have people on your team. Then you're really blanketing towns all over the country. Because again, I can see for our team, we have people all over the country, Canada, all of that. So our postcards always go everywhere. So if you already have a team, it works well because now, like I said, you're just blanketing so many people. The questions come in. People love silver and gold, at least. And if they don't, you're going to explain to them why they want silver and gold and why 7K is just great. And it's just auto ship. Like everything about it is just perfect. And that's why we love 7K. So again, guys, hopefully you like that call. Hopefully you got some ideas. Hopefully you're going to go away thinking. Again, USPS, just go check the other video. It's not even long. I think I did that video in like 6 minutes or something like that. And you're able to see how to use USPS and then you can mess with that. So when you go to USPS, all I'll tell you is the reason why you want to go there first before, if you're going to do the mailers, the reason why you want to go there first is you want to be able to say budget how many you need, because we always recommend that you hit the same home 3 times. Okay. Not just once. Like don't just mail, say, to 1,000 homes one time. You want to mail to, it would be better to say to mail to 100 homes 10 times than 1,000 homes one time, if that makes sense. Remember, it's consistency, and you don't want them to think that you're like a fly-by-night business, right? You want it to be like, again, here comes that postcard again each week. You know what I mean? Every other week at least. So again, go put your zip code in. Go see what areas you want to mail to, see how many houses it are. And then once you have that, that'll kind of determine how many postcards you need to mail out to them homes at least 3 different times. Okay. So again, that video is on the page. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this call. Again, hopefully, like I said, you guys are walking away thinking a little bit, but pizza shop, community day, car washes, dry cleaners, any type of business that say has people, like I said, your grocery store, convenience stores, any place, just start thinking anyways. Remember the number one goal here is you want eyes on your offer. So any place that you can show what you have and show your 7K business, that's where you want your cards to be. That's where you want to be. So that's all you want to try and focus on. And I promise you the cards and the app will do what it's designed to do, and that's pique interest and get people watching your videos. So again, guys, I hope you guys like this call. Again, I'll be doing more of these, but I just wanted to get that out because, like I said, we got so many questions and emails and, what's the best way to use them. Hopefully that answers your guys' question. So have a good night and we will talk soon. Bye.